40 super useful ways to express your personal point of view in English. These are sentence starters. Let's start the lesson. As far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, she can come home whenever she likes. I believe that. I believe that I should be receiving a refund. I'd say that. I'd say that the whole thing would cost you around £100, but that's just a rough estimate. I have no doubt that. I have no doubt that you will succeed. In my opinion. In my opinion, the finest wines are those from France. What I mean is. What I mean is that I'm not a detective and I don't solve crimes. To my mind. To my mind, the issue is still unresolved. Speaking for myself. Speaking for myself, I do not feel the slightest inclination to interfere. I tend to think that. I tend to think that she is right. In my experience. In my experience, people generally smile back if you smile at them. I have seen. I have seen the film twice. I'd suggest that. I'd suggest that you ask at the information desk. It seems to me. It seems to me you don't have much choice. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's the man we saw on the bus. If you ask me. If you ask me, there's something a bit weird going on. I honestly think. I honestly think you should try and look for a new job. My point of view is that. My point of view is that you should think about your actions before doing it. Personally, I think. Personally, I think the show is going to be a great success. Well, if you ask me. Well, if you ask me, you're making a big mistake. The way I see it is. The way I see it is that you need to control your emotions. As far as I know. As far as I know, they're arriving on Saturday. I figure that. I figure that working from home could be a better solution. From my point of view. From my point of view, the party was a complete success. I'm of the opinion that. I'm of the opinion that he is right and she is wrong. To be honest, I think. To be honest, I think the scheme is completely unworkable. It seems obvious. It seems obvious when you think about it. I feel that. I feel that I have benefited greatly from her wisdom. In my view. In my view, it was a waste of time. I agree with. I agree with every word you've just said. I'm sure that. I'm sure that everybody will miss him very much. As far as I understand. As far as I understand, he will be using the kitchen all day. I'm convinced that. I'm convinced that she said she was going to the market at 1 o'clock. I suppose that. I suppose that it might happen, but it's not very likely. I guess that. I guess that he is older than 40 years old. I might be wrong, but. I might be wrong, but didn't he say he was meeting us at the train station? From my perspective. From my perspective, it's better to be late than not turn up at all. I'm certain that. I'm certain that if you applied for that job, you would get it. Personally speaking. Personally speaking, I'm in favour of the scheme. I hear that. I hear that he is living with his girlfriend. I hope you don't mind me saying. I hope you don't mind me saying, but your hair is all messy at the back.